Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. And the Red Wolves headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And here comes Keelan Russell. A rough day last time out, 3 interceptions. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Way off target there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Ooh. Throwing Russell. Looking to the big tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Red Wolves offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is an absolute baptism by fire into the world of college football for this young freshman quarterback. Going up against this D-line, David, this is just, there's no way you can say it. It's just simply not going to be easy. There's no game, there's no football he's ever played in his life that can prepare him for what he is about to see.
So it's got to be the others. It can't be about the freshmen, right? The offensive line really has to do their job. They have to keep them upright. They got to provide some run game, right? To provide some balance. Some playmakers on the outside have to step up. It can't just be about him and his playmaking. Others have to make it easier on him.
The Red Wolves trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They go play action with Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Moore. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Shoots it to the left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
his way to the corner.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Rush is on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. No room to bring it back. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third and short now from their own 48. Keelan Russell. Out wide left, it's Edwards. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Riley. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. A run for the quarterback. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Second and long here. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Sells to run, looking to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The safeties are usually the quarterbacks of the defense. They're getting everybody lined up. They're coming down in the box and making big tackles, but they also do a great job in the back end with their coverage, breaking on the football, getting the big INT.
He'll try the left side. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. He breaks it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. From the gun, it's good. Stopped right there.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle is in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive line.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Driving forward, it's good. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Left side is Jenkins.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Russell rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Throws for the tight end. That one just came off his hand badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hits inside. It's good. He's past the sticks. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's good. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
On the move. It's good. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. The official says no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Saunders. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. They'll need a bunch on second down. Leaves it in his belly. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Throwing Russell. They're all over him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Taken down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Rush right in his face. Does not enough on that one. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. All the way back to his 5-yard line. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Under pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Right side, it's Jenkins.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On the move. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Running inside, it's Riley. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Handoff from the shotgun. Just ran him over. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keelan Russell. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Russell from the gun on third down. Out wide right, it's Moore. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the fourth.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's James. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Wants to throw on first. Extending the play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Makes the grab. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you need it. You really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the first down.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be sure to line the game. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Turns into the pile. This defense getting the job done, forcing a fourth down decision. A field goal would tie it.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Push ahead on the sneak. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Riley. Sweet cut there. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Left side is Jenkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Run the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Russell. Look out. Firing deep. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy? That's incredible.
Going for it all. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The quarterback takes a knee.